Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I got this look, and I used the new Naked Urban Decay Smoky palette. If you want to see how I got this look from start to finish, then please continue to watch this video. So my eyelids do tend to get a bit oily and I do need primer, so I'm going to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion and I'm just going to apply this all over my eyes. However, I find that when I apply the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, this double ensures that my eyeshadow lasts all day long and it gives me the best color payoff. So I'm going to apply some MAC Pro Longwear Concealer all over my eyelid as well. Then I'm going to apply a transition color and I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Caramel eyeshadow. You guys know I love this eyeshadow. It's a warm tone shadow, so it's like a warm brown. Next, I'll be using the new Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette, and I'm going to grab the eyeshadow Whiskey, which is kind of like a dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to make my crease a bit more defined. I'm using the MAC 221 brush to achieve this. I really do love this brush. It's probably one of my new favorites, and I'm going to go in with the Sigma E40 brush just to blend out any harsh lines. Now, so far, I'm really loving this palette. However, I do wish they had more warm tones. As you can see, there's a lot of cool tones, and I kind of wish they had more mattes. But Urban Decay is known more for their shimmery eyeshadows. So now I'm going to grab the eyeshadow Radar, which is kind of like a bronzy type of shadow, and I'm just going to pat that onto the eyelid. So I'm going to go back into that palette and I'm going to grab the eyeshadow Dirty Sweet, which is kind of like a light gold shimmer eyeshadow. I'm a sucker for golds. I love very light gold shimmer eyeshadows. So I'm just going to pat that onto the lid as well. And I'm going to kind of drag it into the bronzy shade. The eyeshadows are really pigmented. Urban Decay is always known for having really pigmented eyeshadows. And then I'm going to grab the lightest eyeshadow in the palette. And this is High. And I'm going to place this at the inner corner of my eyes just to brighten up my eyes. And of course, we're going to blend the eyeshadow. So I'm just blending the eyeshadow in the crease, making sure everything is nice and flawless and there's no harsh edges. And I'm going to move on to my brows. So I like to fill in my brows in between doing my eyeshadow. I don't know why. That's just my thing that I like to do. Everybody does theirs different, but that's just what I like to do. So I fill in my brows using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz Pencil. And I'm going to use some concealer just to clean up under my brows. Completely optional. You don't have to do this step if you're not into the whole concealer thing, but I like doing it, especially when I need to do my brows because I need to get my brows done. And I'm just using the brush that came in the Naked palette just to kind of blend out that concealer. And then I'm going to go back into the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow Caramel. You guys must be so sick and tired of me using caramel, but I love it. It's one of my favorite transition colors. Now we're going to move on to liner, and I'm going to take the Inglot 77 gel liner, which is my favorite liner hands down, and I'm going to use a angle brush to create a wing liner. You guys, some days I have bomb ass liner days and some days it's like and you know what, it's so hard for me to do my liner on camera, so I actually had to get off and just be up close in a mirror to do my liner. It was one of those days. So I'm going to take this black eyeshadow, so it's called Black Market, and it's not as shimmery, so it's kind of like a satiny finish, and I'm just going to place this at the outer corner of the eye just to kind of make my eyes look a bit more dramatic, and I want it to have more of a smoky look to it. I really like this eyeshadow. I'm actually thinking about a look right now with this eyeshadow as we speak for another tutorial, because you will see me using this palette quite often. Now I'm going to go into my Sigma E40 brush and just blend that. Also, I'm using the MAC 221 brush as well. For me, I feel like no look is completed without lashes, especially when you don't have any lashes like I do. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some falsies today, and I'm using the Fabulash lashes. I really love these lashes, and the great thing about them, they are really affordable, you guys. And the glue that I use to apply my falsies, my favorite glue, is the Duo Adhesive. So I'm just going to apply it as close to my natural lash line as possible. Now, these lashes, you can only get them at Fabulash on their website, so I'm going to link their website down below in the description bar. Yeah, down below. I already said that. And I just use a eyelash curler to curl my lashes, and I'm going to go in with some mascara just to apply it onto my lashes and blend them into the falsies. So I'm actually using two different style lashes on each eye. So I did stack my lashes just to make my eyes look a bit more on the dramatic side. And as you can see, I went back into the black eyeshadow and just reapplied at the outer corner of the eye. Now moving on to the bottom lash line. So I lined my waterline with a black eye pencil, and I went into the eyeshadow Caramel by Anastasia just to apply it on the bottom lash line. And I'm also going to go into the eyeshadow Whiskey and Radar as well, and just to create a more smoky look on the bottom. Okay, so I felt like the black eyeliner that I used wasn't really dark enough and I want it to be a lot darker. So I'm going to go into the Inglot gel liner and I'm just going to use that to line my waterline. You don't really have to do that. I know it looks painful and uncomfortable, but it really isn't. I'm used to it. Now I'm going to apply some mascara onto the bottom lashes just to give myself a little length because I need it. Now we're going to move on to face, and I didn't really do my foundation on camera because I actually lost the scene applying foundation, but you guys seen me do foundation a million times. Now I'm using my favorite foundation today. It's the Matte Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. You guys, this foundation is life and I've been using it for a month now. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. And for my primer, I use the Nivea Shaving Aftershave Balm. I found out about this from Nikki Tutorial. Love her videos and she recommended this, so I freaking love it. I've been using it for a while as well, and trust me, my makeup is sitting with this product on. I love it. And I'm gonna go ahead and do some color correcting today. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream contour palette, and I took the orange shade and I applied under the eyes to cancel out my dark circles. Then I just go back over that with some foundation. Now we're going to move on to contour. You guys know I love to cream contour, and I actually have a video on highlighting and contour already, so I'm not going to do like step by step because this is very repetitive and I do this in almost every single one of my videos. So I will link my highlight and contour video in the description bar down below. And for my highlight, I use the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer. Is that what it's called? Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. Anyways, I applied under my eyes to brighten up under my eyes, and as you can see, it is a few shades lighter than my skin tone. And I'm going to take a damp beauty blender sponge to blend out the product. For my cream contour, I use the AJ Crimson Cream Foundation. I love it because it blends really easy. Now to set the highlighted area, I'm going to go ahead and use this powder. It's called Ket powder. It's just a white translucent powder, so it doesn't really have a color payoff. It's a translucent powder, and I just apply it under the eyes to brighten it up. Now I'm going to go into the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in the shade Banana, and I'm also going to apply it in the highlighted areas. You guys know the process that I do. You know the drill already. I like to cook and bake my face. Completely optional. You don't have to do this. However, I like this look. So I'm just applying it all over in the highlighted areas, and yes, I am doing the most right now. So I will link my highlight and contour video in the description bar down below, just so you guys can, you know, if you've never seen me highlight and contour my face. So I'm going to go ahead and dust away all that excess powder because, like always, don't need it. And you guys, this is my absolute favorite must-have product. I have to use this, especially when I apply that much powder onto my face. This is the MAC Fix Plus Spray. Seriously, my makeup would be nothing without it. I have to use this product, and I don't use it to set my makeup. I just use it to refresh my skin, get rid of that powdery look. I also use the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder contour just to set the cream contour, and I apply it in the areas that I contour. Now I'm going to move on to the blush, and I'm using Matte Peaches blushes, one of my favorite, and I just apply it on the apples of my cheek. Next, I'm going to apply some highlighter to the highest point of my cheekbone, and as you can see, I wet my brush with the MAC Fix Plus Spray, and I'm using the Laura Gellar Gilted Honey. You guys, this highlighter is everything. I think this is the best highlighter I have ever used. I freaking love it. So now that the face is completed, I'm going to go ahead and complete my lips. So I'm going to use the MAC Cork Lip Pencil, one of my absolute favorites. And I'm going to use MAC Verve Lipstick. I really like this lipstick. However, I want to go for something more with nude. But I love mixing my nudes. So I'm using MAC Verve and Peachstock lipstick. This is actually one of my new favorite combinations together. I just love the way they look. And to finish off the lips, I'm going to use MAC Lip Gloss. And this is Lust, my absolute favorite lip gloss from MAC. Love it. So this is pretty much the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please thumbs this video up if you like, and please drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and please don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in another video very soon. I love you guys. Bye.